There are two camps when it comes to Santa, those who believe in him and the Santa deniers. But nobody is going to deny him anything after he beats the Night Hunter, the strongest zombie Dying Light has to offer. In this clip we are going to find out which one of them is going to come out on top in a fight to the death. I'm going to talk about all the abilities of Santa Claus and the Night Hunter. I will also consider potential backup that both of them could get and what they could do with it. You might think that these two characters are a weird choice for a matchup, but actually they have more things in common that you might think. They both go on rooftops, they both do their job at night, children don't usually see them in action, and they have supernatural helpers in the form of elves for Santa and the zombie horde for the Night Hunter. Both of them also kind of remind me of burglars with the whole going on your roof at night thing. Anyways, let's get to the comparison. One of the most important aspects in a fight is the raw power that a character has. This will include all the means of doing damage. The Night Hunter is considered the most dangerous enemy that a survivor from Dying Light can encounter. His primary attack is the pounce, which can only be used at full stamina. It wraps its tendrils around a targeted survivor, delivering a fatal bite on their necks and instantly killing them. When in danger, the Night Hunter can ground pound, knocking enemies away in order to escape from UV light. Considering this, the Night Hunter can easily kill any human. Now, let's see how Santa can respond to that. Depending on how Santa carries the presents, his strength can be vastly different. If we want to take the option where he is the weakest, we just have to say that the bag acts like a portal or a pocket dimension. However, that also gives Santa the ability to trap the Night Hunter in his infinite bag, giving him the win. The second option is to make the bag normal, but large enough to fit the presents for any house but just one. Nobody knows a story about Santa climbing up and down the chimney multiple times for the same house because he was too weak to carry everything at once. This is why we can calculate his strength as high enough to carry any present for any house. A perfect example could be a family with many people who all do weightlifting, and they want weights as a gift to train harder the next year. Santa must be ready to make them all happy, right?
If Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. So you better make Mama happy.
Also, Rice and the GRE should get tons of coal each year, meaning that our fighter is clearly superhuman, with enough strength to one-shot any zombie. The third and final option would be for Santa to carry everything at once on his trip, making him strong enough to destroy the whole city in a night, not just the Night Hunter. For this fight, we will not consider this final option because it would be too easy. Because both characters can deal really good damage, we need to check how much each can take. In my opinion, both of them are glass cannons because Santa is not known for surviving neck bites and the Night Hunter can be killed by humans with blunt or sharp weapons. That means the first attack that lands is likely the one that will be fatal. Since the first attack is such an important aspect, we need to know how these characters can achieve it. This is where speed comes into the picture. Both of the characters are known for being fast and efficient with their movements, but Santa just outclasses the Night Hunter by far. His godly agility allows him to deliver presents to the whole planet in a single night, meaning that he is much faster than even a plane. The Hunter just has tendrils that let him move from roof to roof easily, but he is slow enough to make a human reaction possible. When it comes to a battle, it's not always the strength and the speed that matter. The abilities of a character can mean so much more. Think for example about a general. He may not be strong or fast enough to fight an army by himself, but he has his own army and weapons. Also, in a fantasy setting, a wizard with good enough spells can destroy beings without getting close or even moving. Santa is known for commanding his elves and the magical reindeers, the former being an army that can use tools and coordination, and the latter having super speed. Compared to this, the Night Hunter has 4 types of speed that he can use. The Horde Summoner speed, the UV Suppressor speed, the Sense Suppressor speed, and the Toxic speed. Despite how cool they may sound, their effect will most likely never matter, since Santa can dodge them with his huge speed advantage. But it would be quite a show to watch the Suiciders in a fight against the Elves. Because the fight isn't looking that great for the Night Hunter, we need to consider his home field advantage. In the environment of the fight, he is right in his territory, and he is known to use everything around him as an advantage. This is great for the Hunter, but Santa also visited every city in the world for a really long time. He probably saw her run every year since people started building there, and that means he also knows his way around the city. All in all, the Night Hunter seems to be Santa Claus. All in all, the Night Hunter seems to be outclassed by Santa in every single category, so I have to give the win to Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, and now the Hunter of Hunters. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing to see more gaming related videos from me. Also, check out my other Dying Light video, where I show how ridiculously tough the thugs sent by Rvic can sometimes be. Have the best day ever and see you later.